The hostage, Edan Alexander, is finally free. He is finally home. This is incredible news that I am so proud and elated to share with you. Hello, my friends. This is Akiva Gers with Israel in 5, where we give you everything Israel in 5 minutes. Please like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or want to keep the conversation going, please do so below in the comments. Yesterday was a very joyous and incredible day here in Israel as we watched Edan Alexander, a hostage kept by Hamas since October 7th, 2023, in brutal captivity in the Gaza Strip, finally come home, finally be free. Who is Idan Alexander? He grew up in America to Israeli parents. He has dual citizenship, both American and Israeli citizenship. He grew up and was raised in Tenafly, New Jersey, with a strong sense of Zionism, a strong love for Israel, a strong connection to Israel. He has family here in Israel. And in his senior year, he started the process of joining the IDF through an organization called Garin Sabar. And after high school, that's exactly what he did. He enlisted in the army. He joined the army and he was stationed at a small military outpost on the border with Gaza on October 7th, 2023. There he faced an onslaught of Hamas terrorists as they broke through the border fence and attacked various military outposts, bases, and communities along the Gaza border. He was taken into Gaza on that day and was held ever since, almost 600 days until yesterday. This was a unique hostage release as it was coordinated with America and negotiated by America and not directly with or through Israel. And that's why this is looked at as a unilateral hostage release, meaning Israel did not and will not release any Palestinian prisoners or terrorists in exchange for Edan Alexander. He came home yesterday and no terrorists are being released because of it. This again came about as a result of American pressure and American negotiations. The word in the news is that this was an offer to Trump by the Hamas terror organization. Still not so clear why, all the details. Will we know? We're not sure. If we do, we'll definitely share them here. But the main thing is that Idan Alexander is home, and that is an incredible reason for celebration. It was an amazing thing to see yesterday, the images and the videos that came out of him reuniting with his family shortly after arriving in Israel in the hands of the IDF. The reunion with him and his mother and his family members was just beyond, was just incredible, so emotional and so great. What a very, very powerful, powerful thing to witness and to watch. Again, after almost 600 days of captivity. He was, of course, examined by a medical team here in Israel and will continue to go through examinations and tests to assess his medical condition and, of course, start the long process of rehabilitation, both physically and mentally. But news already has come out. He shared with the team of medical experts that he was kept in a dark tunnel deep under the ground in Gaza, sometimes in a cage, sometimes his hands and his feet shackled, right? Starved, beaten, interrogated, and tortured. You can see on his arms in the pictures that have come out already as he's hugging his mother. His arms are filled with all kinds of wounds. So it's a very, very amazing thing that he's home. It's also very, very saddening, right, to know, to learn more about his intense suffering and the torture that he endured for hundreds and hundreds of days in captivity. But they're finally over. He is finally free. The horror and the nightmare that he went through has finally come to an end. So we're so happy for Eden and his entire family. Just there's no better joy than that. And at the same time, we're praying for and longing for the return of the remaining hostages. There are still 58 hostages, over 20 of them still alive. And we're waiting for all of them to return to Israel. Those who are alive to return to their lives, their families, their loved ones, start their process of rehabilitation. And those who are not alive to come back to Israel and receive the proper, honorable burial that they deserve. This is another intense and emotional chapter in this whole long story that started on October 7th with the horrendous and brutal attack on Israel by thousands of Hamas terrorists. The war is continuing. Israel did put into place a very small and temporary ceasefire yesterday, just as Idan was being released, first into the hands of the Red Cross and then into the hands of the IDF. Fighting has resumed and will resume until all hostages are released and come home. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a statement yesterday, of course, feeling so joyous and celebrating the return of Edan Alexander, and also noting that this came as a result both of American pressure and Israeli military pressure in the Gaza Strip, which the Hamas terror organization is feeling more and more as Israel continues to fight, has called up thousands, tens of thousands of troops once again very, very recently. The war is expanding and will continue until Hamas is completely out of power and all the hostages are home. Praying for that day to come soon. All the best, my friends, and be well.